Alright guys, so we are continuing our discussion on the basics of PHP. In the previous class we talked about loops and we were talking about for each loop, and we looked at this. We say, hey, here is a function, this is an array function, and what is the job of this array function? Its job is to do this for you right here. And what does this say? That Peter age is 35, 37 for Ben, and 43 for Joe. Okay, so this array, when it execute, it's going to return these things for us, and then we are saving that in this variable $age. Okay, now this variable right here, then when we say, hey, store what, we got a value. That value is 35, and we got this key variable. Okay, and that key variable is storing the index of an array. So do not get confused. It simply mean that uh, the index of an array mean that these are indices. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2. So these keys are stored in $x, and the value of it is, let's say, 35. So we got Peter. Okay, so this is that Peter, and then the dollar value is what? It is 35 right here. Okay, so what we are doing, that for each loop, is it is looking at this $age. Okay, and $age is equal to what? An array. An array is a function, and this function is returning some values. And when we say for each, okay, then we are going through, we are looking at this $age, and what is stored in this $age, that is printed one by one. Okay, I hope that is making sense. So again, what is stored here, when the array function is executed, we store it right here. Then we go through this age one by one. So we go through and print this value, then this value, then this value, and then this value. All right, let's move on. Then we are going to talk about functions. So function, the same way as we do it in PHP. We talked about function in the previous lecture too, but let's look at it again in a little more detail. We got a function right here. This is the way to declare it. This function is write message. What is the job of this function? Its job is to print hello world. But how do I call this function? So the way to call this function is right here. After these two brackets, you type in the function, and you haven't passed anything here. That is just curly, which is just two brackets, and these brackets identify that write message is a function. Okay, so when we call this function, this code is going to execute right here, and that is going to be printed on the screen. Very simple. So if we go down, and let me show you the result of it. The result of it is, see, the first one was here, that was the loop, and now hello world, that was the job of that function. Let's go to the next one. The next function right here is this br, and br is just simply, I'm just putting break there, so the next code is going to execute right there on the next page, on the next line, so you can see it better. So right here we have another function, and in this time, this function right here, which is family name, yeah, what we are doing is, in the previous function there was nothing right here, but now we have what? We have parameter. This is called a parameter. We are passing something here, an argument, a parameter. Okay, and the job of this function is to give us what? To print the first name. All right, now watch this. We are calling the function family name. All right, and then this family name, we are passing Johnny there. So this Johnny is going to go where? When this code execute, we're going to take this Johnny. You say, okay, what do you want to do with this Johnny? You say, go ahead and go to family name. Well, family name is right here. And family name, we got this F name. So this Johnny is going to get stored right here and get printed. See right here, we say echo printed. Then we say, hey, take this Hague value, go to the family name function, which is right here, and put this Hague where, put it right here and print it, show it to me. Similarly, stale, go to this function, put this stale, this is that function, and put it there and then print it. And if you guys look at the output, that's what it is. Jenny refends, Hague refends, and so on and so forth. Our functions and all the languages do the same job, okay? If you go down and look at another function, now with this function, we are passing two variables. There is two arguments, one here and one here. Very easy. Again, the same thing, just a little bit modification there. We call this function, its name is family name1. And we carry, when we call it, we say, hey, family name, put inside $f name what? Put inside Hague, and put inside $year, put 1975. You say, okay, so we start from here. These two values, what you want to do with it? Okay, call this function and put those two values here and print it. Again, take these two values, go to this family1 function, and for F name put stale, and for year put year, and then print it. Very easy. So you have passed two values to two arguments in the function. I hope that makes sense. If not, leave in the comment below, ask questions, okay? Let's look at the next one. We got another function, okay, and this function do what? It add numbers. Okay, so we got two arguments here, int, integer a and integer b. And watch this, it's easy. We said we say, okay, go ahead and take this guy and this guy. Okay, so if we take this guy, it's gonna come right here. Okay, this value. But 5 days, the issue here is this days is a string, the 5 days. So, but we did not strictly say to our code here that, hey, if you see a string, don't change it into integer. But the PHP will change it into integer, and the result you will get it is what? You will get the answer is 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. Okay, so there is a way, that you can restrict that, and then it will not be added to this 5 because this is not integer. Because here we say integer b, and we are storing string inside integer, which is not, but PHP, what PHP does is it change this value to, it remove the 500 days and it just add this 5 and 5, and we can see that. So what we are doing, we are taking this value, it's going to be 5, it's going to be 5 right here, and then these two values are come here, 5 plus 5. So it is returning what? It is returning 10, echo. Okay, echo mean print it. Print what? Print, go to add numbers, and add number, that is a function right here. When you go there, put 5 for A and put 5 for B, and then show it to me. What is the value? All right, and if you guys see, that should be 10 right here. Okay, and it is telling you a non-well-formed numeric value and counter, and that is the 5 days is not. Okay, the days is not, although it added it though. Let's go down. Now what we can do is we can declare this strict. Okay, so that is also you can do right there, and then it will not add that number if we it's going to throw an error. And the way to do it is declare strict underscore type equal to 1. And that requirement is if it is not integer, it's not going to add those numbers. Okay, so if I save this and go back and refresh it, look, it says strict type declaration must be the very first statement, so we cannot execute that. Okay, because we cannot add string and integer. So let's go Control Z. Here we go. Right. So in the next tutorial, we will talk about, in the next lesson, we will talk, so you guys execute this code, and in the next lecture, we will talk about pass by value and pass by reference. We have four more, probably four more or five more lectures left, and then we will go into creating different websites, the SQL based and non-SQL based. It will be beginning level websites, but it would be sufficient enough that you will be able to go online and have a website, and then you can grow on it. All right, let me know if you guys have any questions.